Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back into some more Anno 1800. Alright, so we are back here on Crown Falls, as always. And I've been playing around for a little bit, just trying to decide, what do I want to focus on this episode? And I think I figured it out. I was going through the menus and I happened to come on tourist. Now, I was not going to do tourist stuff in this playthrough. I'm not a fan of the hotel. The hotel, I mean, it's cool looking for one building, but you need at least 12 hotels in order to unlock the Iron Tower, and then you need even more hotels if you want to staff it with 5,000 people, and it's just not amazing, the tourists, you can have up to 625 tourists if you supply all of their lifestyle needs and everything else. So, you need 10 of them, 9-ish? 9, maybe? You need about 9 just to have the 5,000 you need for the Iron Tower. But you want to put them into your, your bars and restaurants and cafes. So you need even more tourists. And the hotel is just not a very good looking building, to be honest. 1 or 2 of them looks good, but when you need like 15 of them, it's kind of eh. But I happen to notice this. Now, I have no clue what mod is giving me these, but look at these different models. I have different models for the hotel, and they look kind of cool. I like them. So this is making me actually want to build tourist stuff. I've already gone through and placed down some bus stops. I've got, 6 bus stops. One of them over here at our tourist mooring. This is going to be moved. All the harbor stuff is going to be completely restructured at some point. When I get around to it, we're going to do a big harbor episode and build up the harbors. But for right now, it's over there, and I've got a couple more just to connect up the whole network into the city. One over here by the palace, one by Docklands, one in front of World's Fair, one in front of this museum, and then this one right here is kind of the tie-in that ties back over into that. So I want to get at least a couple of hotels going, and looking around, I see some spots that would be kind of nice for them. So right here would be a great spot for a hotel. Oh, look at these hotels. They're so cute. I love them so much. All right, so let's see what model we want to use. I like that one, actually. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, let's go with that one. And we're going to add a bus stop in right there to cover it. And I want to get one more. Now, these small hotels will only hold up to 375 people in them instead of 625. So they are smaller, so they don't hold as many people.
An explosion in one of
Oh, another explosion. Well, let's fix that real quick. Anything else blown up? No. Okay, good. All right, so I want one more hotel, and looking around, I think I'd like to put him, over here would be a great spot for one. That's not a bad little area. There was another spot I was looking at. Where was that? I had another place for one, and I done forgot where it was at. Oh, it was right here where these 2 investor homes are at. So we're going to take out those engineers. We're going to take out that side of the road right there, and we're going to add in a hotel right here. You know what? I like that one. Yeah, let's go with that one. Okay. We're going to take out that engineer. We're going to put that investor right there. And that way I can make a little something right there. It needs a little something right there. Actually, I could scoot him back just a touch. And then as far as the bus stop goes, could just do it right there. Don't really like that though. Don't really like it. So instead, we're going to put him right here. Right, there we go. Okay, cool. There's our bus stops. Now, I did need to do something with the front of it. So I think for right now, we'll just do that. We'll come over here. We're going to grab maybe this little equestrian. No, let's add the memorial garden. There we go. That'll work.
Publishing the truth, unvarnished and
Okay, cool.
untampered,
Now,
takes a soul bold and free.
they do need a variety theater. Okay, they're unhappy about a couple things. Oh, it's just because it's filling up right now. That's why. Okay. Just waiting for that to fill up on the fur coats. God, so many coins. It's ridiculous. So it's going to be 300 coins from that. We will have the bread filled in. That's saying it does not have access to a variety theater. It does. Is it just because... Oh, it's because I don't have one. See how long it's been since I've had tourists? We need... Variety theater. Where are my variety theaters at, actually? I don't even know where I've put them. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright, there's one right there. So we'll come right here. Throw down a bus stop to connect him up to the network.
A variety theater?
Yeah, it's a variety theater.
Such a flair for the audacious.
We'll plop one here because I got to redo this side of town. Can I squeeze something in over here? Not really, but that might be okay. All right, bread is almost done. They're good on that. They're good there. Okay, we're just waiting on the bread. A little bit more bread to come in. Let's double check that as well, though. Okay, so we're okay on bread. We're still great on fur coats right now, so I don't have to worry about those. How many is this going to give me? Let's bring out the good old calculator here. So 22, 28, and 12. That's 62 times 2 is 124. Yep, that adds. So if you do these small ones, you need quite a few of them in order to... Normally you would need 2 of the large hotels in order to unlock like the restaurants. But it looks like I'll need at least, what, 3? Well, I would need like 4. But I could supply some lifestyle needs. So I could supply them with gramophones. I gotta keep a check on this stuff. Still okay there. I can supply them with gramophones. I can supply them with bonbons, mezcal, or an ice cream, and all of that. I could supply them with those things right there as well. It's going to be another 17 on top of that. 79. Gets me down to just over 3 that I need. Alright, let's supply them with bonbons. I think I'm actually making bonbons, oddly enough. I am. I'm making bonbons from those fur dealers. So that supplies my bonbons right there. So that's another 15. That's 94. Gets me down to 2.5. So I am okay with building one more hotel somewhere. And that gives me enough tourists to at least unlock the restaurant. Now, where shall you go? I'm so picky about where I put all this stuff. And I know I really... Some people are always like, it doesn't matter where you put it. Just put it somewhere. No, it matters. It matters a great, great deal. I don't want another hotel right across the street from that one. I could totally do a hotel right here. Take out those houses. I'm going to put a hotel in, and, you know, let me actually do some... Yeah, we'll put the hotel in right there. Let's add in a bus stop right behind him. I'll leave that blank for a second. I may do something with that. Okay, so there's going to be... Let me triple speed this. It's going to be our 3 hotels. That's going to get us the restaurants. Now, pardon me while I put a quick pause because I need to double check something. Okay, so sorry about that little quick cut right there. What I was checking was the recipes and stuff, because the recipes changed a little bit since New World Rising came out. Because before, the restaurant was not really something I cared about building. You know, the stuff in it, the stuff it provided was just really not amazing, and I didn't really like it. And honestly, I still don't really like it. We'll place one down and we'll take a look at these recipes in it. Where am I going to put this guy? I need it to be able to affect all of them. Plus, it does need to be near. Well, I want it to affect a good area, and then obviously I'm going to have it near a whatchamadooey. You know, bus stop. Take out that. Take that out. Take this out. And there's a nice spot for him right there. He does need a bus access. I can squeeze a bus stop in back there, and now he's hooked up. Okay, so if we take a look at the recipes here for the restaurant. The Archduke Schnitzel, bread, fish, and chocolate. Where I have this thing, I mean, when you have when you have tourists, they're typically going to be on your main island with lots of investors and engineers around. Rarely going to have fish anywhere nearby. So a 35% reduction in fish is pointless. 10% reduction in chocolate is okay, but it's barely anything. The bread is okay at 25%. This is kind of a meh. The stroganoff is the goulash, whatever, is a little bit better, especially for, if you've got areas with some artisans in it, because of the artisans and engineers, because of the canned food. But sausages are consumed by artisans, so that wouldn't be bad either. But this is definitely, you would definitely want to put this around like some artisans and workers. Put this around artisans and workers. You'll reduce the fish, you'll reduce the sausage for the workers and the artisans the canned food. But, depending on how you build, you may not have that. The fish and chips is, again, this one's at least reasonable. 5% reduction in coffee is absolutely nothing. Like, that is such nothing right there. The bread is okay, and again, the canned food is okay. The restaurant is just not amazing to me, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. The only one that I think is kind of interesting is the empanadas. The reduction of the 30% mezcal might seem a little odd, but if we take a look at, not them, these guys want mezcal as a food and drink. So they want mezcal, so you could supply it for that to reduce that. And these guys also want mezcal. So you could supply those empanadas and reduce the need for that mezcal. I'm not going to get any benefit out of it whatsoever for the fish and sausages, but I will get it for the mezcal. It does increase happiness by 4, so it's not bad. But yeah, like most of these are just really not amazing. The cafe has some really good ones when we get to it. The cafe, I do like to supply the cafe. It's a little bit better. The bar is what I really, really like. I really like doing the bar. It at least has some reasonable reductions, like the Black Muscovy reducing chocolate and champagne. The Montmartre, or however you say that, reducing rum and canned food. It also does beer, but I'm not supplying beer. Yeah, it's at least got a few more that are reasonably okay. It has absinthe, which is kind of cool because it's another 35% reduction in mezcal. It's a 65% reduction in mezcal if you have a bar and the the empanadas. So if you have absinthe and empanadas, you reduce the mezcal by 65%. So it's actually a decent one. I'm probably not going to do many of these things. So, all right, all of that explanation out of the way. Sorry, I got onto a little bit of a tangent on that. Let's go ahead and get some of this right here supplied. I am kind of leaning to the empanadas, just because I could turn on mezcal consumption. The rest of these, I'm really not. I'm really not feeling it. Really not. I'm already getting a 57% reduction in consumption on everything from our needs, our austerity acts. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh no, I think I'm gonna sit on that. We've got a few of these guys in here. I think I'm gonna sit on it. That's 12 each, and we've got what, 3 hotels? So that's 36. That'll give me 36 people. 36 more people, rather, that is. So that's at least going to get us up to jam. And then we're going to need more to unlock the cafe. Obviously, we need 4,000 to get the Iron Tower. I would need 10 of these with all lifestyle needs. Actually, 11 of them with all lifestyle needs to unlock the Iron Tower. So, I mean, there is a benefit, obviously, to having the big hotel because it holds a lot more people. But I just don't like it. I mean, I might build one somewhere. I don't know. So, we did get a little bit of this right here started, so I'm good with that. Any other happiness that you want right now? Like, they don't even want any hotspots. The first hotspot doesn't unlock the zoo until 325, so they don't even care right now. So, there we go. Got a couple of tourists going in the city now. We will definitely work on that a little bit more later on. Why are you unhappy? Oh, probably need closer. One of these. I'll put you there. Are you a bit happier with it? Yeah. Barely. You're barely happier with it. It's fine. I'll fix it a little bit better later on, probably. So I can't put it there. Trying to lay out this stuff after the fact is always a pain in the butt. Yeah, I could just put another variety theater like right behind it and call it a day. There we go. Now you'll have, well, you better have good variety theater access. It's right behind you. All right, that'll work. All right. Yeah, I'm going to sit on this for just a moment until I decide what I want to do for the recipe. It's either going to have to be that or empanadas. Again, I'm leaning to the empanadas. That way I can bring mezcal in and just get some more population. More population into the city and everything. So, all right, so moving on from there, I want to go ahead, like we talked in the last episode, and get a little bit of restructuring done. And that way you guys can see my, my method, the method to my madness when I am restructuring an area. And sorry, I'm kind of doing some random, I got a bunch of random roads everywhere. They all need to go. Got so many random roads all over the place. Take that school away. Okay, there we go. So I want to work on this section right here. Down here is not bad. This right here is not bad. I kind of did a little bit of work with this. I'm sorry I did it off camera. Don't be mad at me. But I want to go ahead and at least work on one more small area of the town and get this little section fixed up and kind of remodeled some. Again, I want to try to get some of these wider roads in, some more green space, things like that. And then I want to work on regional mail. So that's the 2 goals for today. So let's start right here. And what I like to do is kind of look to see where I might want to start and add in like a wider boulevard style road. I'm seeing a good spot for it right here. I'm seeing a great spot for a wider road right there. So what I want to do is we're going to take out that road and move him over. Yeah, so this is going to be my wider road right down the center. All right, let's get rid of some of these roads right here and kind of retool some of this. This does still leave this open to where I can do, you know, that kind of little number right there. Let's change this to a corner building. That will look a little bit better with a corner building on it. Okay, this is where it's going to get a little tricky. It's going to get a little tricky right here. Take that out. Okay, now, you're just an engineer. You can go. Okay, so we have spaces where we need connections now for houses. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to come right here. We're going to take out that guy, and I'm going to grab one of these terraced artisan homes. We're going to swap him over to the London skin, get that triple lane in the middle, and then do that. Okay, that takes care of 2 of them. And then we're going to grab that and that. And I didn't take that road away. And that and that. Now, these are the stone pavings. And again, I like them because they line up nicely with those corner pieces. And now that's taken out. All of that is connected really nicely. And I can just add in some decorations here on the end. Sorry, I keep scrolling too far. I keep hitting the scroll button. For those decorations, I'm thinking, yeah, not that. City lights, I'm thinking city lights. We've already got a clock, so I don't want another clock right there. Maybe a nice street light on each corner would look good. Oh, nice street light on each corner. Okay, that'll work. Alright, let's move him over. We'll take out these roads here. Add this one back in. Move these guys over. And add that back in. And then we're going to have to do something very similar right there. Because he's not going to be connected. Now, I'm just going to mirror this actually. There we go. Just kind of mirror that. Now, this guy right here needs a connection, but instead of taking out a tile right there, just going to take out the engineer house, move that there, and do the same thing we did over there, which is our little trick. Let's get this guy, get to that one, grab these, move it up in there, and bam, done. And it's connected, and it looks phenomenal. All right, there we go. And now we've got some nice little tree-lined roads going up this way towards the museum right there. So that already looks tremendously better. We need little decorations right here, though. Not a statue. Statue seems a little too nice for that. Well, I mean, I want it to be nice, but the statue just doesn't. It's not what I'm looking for. You know what? Let's do a little billboard in the middle. Yeah, let's do a billboard. Now, right here, we've got a funny shaped area that I've created apparently, and these funny shaped areas can sometimes be a little bit of a pain. I think though, we might do a little souvenir thing in the middle of it. Maybe a little photography nook right there. Yeah, just, you know. Yeah. No, that's not really what I want. That, maybe just some little fountains. 1x2 tiles are quite honestly the most difficult that I have trouble deciding what to put in them. I never can decide what to do in a 1x2 tile. I struggle so bad with it. I really do. Just trying to think what all, you know, ornaments I have that I could use possibly right there, and Like, nothing is jumping out to me that I like it. So you know what? I'm just, instead of sitting there wasting time, you know what? How about a shooting gallery in the middle? That'll work. We'll just put a shooting gallery in the middle and call that a day. I do want some houses right there. These are my spare houses up here. By the way, if you were wondering what these are spares. That way I can come in and do things like that. And fill in gaps. The houses. Okay. You know what? That's actually not bad. I mean, how chaotic it was a moment ago, and just a little bit of restructuring right there. You know, we still technically have our 10 by 10 blocks, but we've just recondensed everything to give us boulevards. We still have our 10 by 10 blocks here. I have not changed the 10 by 10 layout anywhere in the city from what we did on the stream. I've just reconfigured all of it and made it look a little bit different and tried to make it look a little cleaner. Let me make sure we've got, yeah, we do. Oh, there's a new mod I have. I forgot about this, guys. We're using the post office's mod now. Real talk, I hate the post office. I hate this building. I don't like it. It's a weird shape. It's a weird size. It sits at a really funky angle. It sits at a funky angle within the tiles. I don't like it. It just doesn't work for me, and hopefully my cat is not about to jump in my lap.
How thrilling! A
The
renowned
sous chef.
personage has arrived.
Hey, not bad. So I downloaded the post office's mod. It's been around for a long time. It's by JJE, and it's awesome. So this is a big central post office. It you know, it's a little costly. It costs 1,000 upkeep as opposed to the standard post office, which is only 400 upkeep. So it has a very large upkeep. Does take a lot more workforce. It has a good capacity though, but it has a huge range on it, as you can see right here. There are also smaller post offices, which I've got some of those hiding around the city. I've got one there. I've got 4 of these guys poked around, and then just our little post office boxes in some other areas. That way, just a nice little, you know, assortment of these things kind of scattered around. But yeah, the new post offices look awesome. I'm really happy with them. I love this central post office building. It's so pretty. It's just so much better than the standard post office building. I'm just not a fan. Just not a fan of it. So yeah, just a little bit of cleanup on, you know, my buildings and where they were laid out, and it just looks so much better already. Really, really happy with how that right there has already turned out in such a short amount of time. You may have also noticed, and of course I am recording this shortly after recording the previous episode, so obviously the previous episode is not out yet. But in case no one has mentioned, yes, there are no skyscrapers right now. I downgraded all of my houses from skyscrapers back down to regular houses. The reason for that, and I'll go ahead and explain it now in case there were any comments that people pop up on the previous episode that I have not seen yet. It's because to me, Anno 1800, this is Anno 1800. Skyscrapers to me is not Anno 1800. They just don't feel right. It just feels so weird to me to have a massive New York skyline with, you know, the big grand palace and the World's Fair. To me, the World's Fair and the palace should be the big monumental buildings that you see. Maybe even, you know, the Iron Tower. The Iron Tower towering over the city. The World's Fair, you know, rising above the tops of the houses. Let's get rid of this and take a look. It just feels more 19th century to me to have this, don't pay attention to the palace. It just feels better having it look like this. And the skyscrapers just take away from that. I feel like they make the skyline they just dwarf everything. Now, I have considered going through and adding in just the engineer skyscrapers, because they at least fit in somewhat.
I am
They're not
experienced.
terrible. You know, they at least fit in a little bit. They're not nearly as bad as the big skyscrapers, and I could see myself doing maybe level 1 and just level 1 skyscrapers. Let's see. Let's do a quick test here. Things that Taka was not planning on doing right now, but now we're doing it. I'm on a roll. Well, you know what? Let's just upgrade one of these. Like I could maybe get behind the level 1 skyscrapers in not the entire city, just in a few areas, just in a central area. Like probably if I was to do it, I would say this area right here would be my quote downtown. I could see myself doing some level 1 skyscrapers right here, but that's the extent of it. Level 2s and level 3s, I would not do, and beyond. Level 5s, you know, just giant high-rises, I don't like it. It just doesn't look good to me. Yes, you get a lot of population from it, but they just look hideous, honestly. I just think they look absolutely hideous. So if I do skyscrapers again, it's going to be level 1s and 2s, and just sporadically, I'm not going to do entire blocks. I'm going to leave a lot of basic residential houses in between them, and just add these for a little bit of height variation, but that's going to be it. We're not going to have a skyscraper city here. It just does not scream 19th century European-ish city to me. You know what I mean? All right, so we've got that going. I have made up my mind, and we are going to go for the empanadas on here. So I want to go ahead and get that taken care of and get that coming in. We need flour. We need flour, beef, and we need to bring in herbs from the New World. So let's jump to the New World and get that started. All right, so back here in the New World now. And let's go ahead and take a look and see what we need. Actually, I need to take a look and remember where my herbs are coming from. I think it was, yeah, it's right here. No, that's orchids. Oh, it's, is this it? Yeah, it's right here. Okay. This is where the herbs are coming from. So they're coming from right here. We do need to double check against Manola and Crown Falls. You know, we are actually making enough. We are actually making enough. That's surprising, to be honest with you. Oh, wait, I didn't choose the recipe. That would be why. Okay, select recipe. Now, let's check against all of that. It's probably going to be a little short. Oh, actually, it's right on target. It's right on target. But I don't fully trust it. So instead, we're going to go find another island that I have herbs on. Don't I have an? Okay, I have another island way down there that's got herbs. I've got some right here. This would actually not be a bad island for that. Let me come over here and grab this little island right here. This would actually be a good island for it because I'm not going to need many herbs. So I could set them up over here. Where are you at? There you are. I do want to grab some of that. Do I have anything for the trade union that would affect those? Doesn't look like I have anything at the moment. That's okay. I may go try to find something. Alright, so we're going to set up our herbs right here that are going to be for Crown Falls. I'm going to need some more trade ships. For that right there, it's a very simple thing. So I'm just going to build a few more clippers for that. So we'll get that right there going. As far as the rest of it, we're okay on the flour. Okay, we are shy on the cattle farms. So Our cattle farms, I think where did I slap those in at? There they are. I slapped our cattle farms in right up here. We'll just grab ourselves another one. I can't believe I just did that. Actually, no, I can't believe I just did that. Yeah, right there. Okay, thank you. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get that thing. Oh, wait, am I making enough grain to support that? Yes, I am at the moment. Good. Alright, get that grain in there. Now that is working. Okay, now we're making enough. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, okay, they're here. Alright, let's get this set up and running. Now, how much did I need at Crown Falls for this? Just one per minute, so two of these would be more than sufficient. So I'll probably do a Hacienda over here later on, but for right now, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to go try to find the herbs. There they are.
Come to watch.
All right, a little herb island. We're producing 4 per minute, so I'm producing more than enough. I just want to throw down one of those. What's that? Oh, I know what that is. That's something else I haven't told you guys about yet.
Stations.
Okay, cool. So that's all I need there. Let's pop back up here now. I do have a clipper sitting around that had a bunch of random timber on it for some reason. I want to grab one of my jet propellers. All right, cool. So, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that because I'll probably aggravate someone that I'll say it wrong. But we're going to call it sure. That's what we're calling it. Okay. So this is Old World to New World, and this is herbs. Cool. All right. Go forth and bring me herbs. Only thing I think I just noticed is there a warehouse in range? Oh, there's not a warehouse. I don't have a warehouse anywhere nearby. Okay. I'm going to be a little cheat here. Oh, I don't like that one. Never mind. Okay, there is this little shopping arcade warehouse. Oh, I forgot I have these. Oh my god. I forgot all about these things. These are cool. Right, let's get rid of him. I forgot all about these guys. Huh. Well, awesome. Yeah, I was looking for this mod, and then I remember I have this mod. This mod's going to come in really handy later. But for right now, this is our little warehouse on the corner. Cool. And that's going to get us what we need to get this going until we have the herbs. Of course, right now, it's not really going to do anything for our people until we have the mezcal going. But once we have the mezcal going, it's really not going to do anything for us there either, is it? Oh, that's annoying. That's actually annoying. Maybe you ought to... You know what? I'm just going to let that... I'm just going to do it for right now. I'll swap it to something else later. I'll probably actually end up taking the restaurant out entirely. I mean, the mezcal reduction is good, but I think we'll put the bar in instead. That's, I think, what we'll do. I'm just going to do the restaurant for the moment, just to get it going. We'll change it later, whatever. Anyways. All right, where are we at right now? We're about 40 minutes. Okay, so regional mail. I do want to do that real quick for you guys. So I need 4 tons of regional mail per minute to supply these guys. I do have it turned on already. It's turned on for the investors,
You reach the limits of
engineers, and I... Is that it? Could turn it on for them. How many houses do we have?
Ship constructed.
Got 223 artisan homes. That's a decent amount of population to get from that.
Share and share alike, I say.
223 times 6 is, you know, math.
You gained
That's 1,300 more people just from supplying that. We get 12. We get 12. That's 300. That's 3,600 from that. So that's, I mean, that's decent. I may turn it on to these guys. Okay, so what does that change us to now? How much I need? Only 5. It only went up by 1. Okay. So we're going to do that by coming down here. Okay. We're going to come down there. Need a cargo ship that's sitting around doing nothing. Come here, you. I need to build an airship platform down here. So let's go ahead and blueprint that sucker. Not the foundations. Oh, I already have what I need for it. Aha! Awesome. Wait, is that? Oh yeah, I can't build a tile right there. Oh, that's so annoying. I can't build it where I want it to go. Ugh, aggravating. That's fine. You're just gonna go over here then. Oh, I don't like you right there. Alright, fine. Right there it is. Alright, airship platform will go right there in the middle of town. It's not a bad spot. Oh, I do have a local department over here, by the way, with that extra heavy goods from the extra goods from heavy factories. So, affecting a few of our production facilities right here. So, it's going to be helpful. We do need an airship, though. We do need an airship. Let's pop up here. Alright, I need some Arctic gas, so let me take care of that real quick. Alright, so we've got our gas coming in, so I can start building. The Arctic gas airships are just better in every regard, basically, so I want to make sure I'm building some of those instead. That's the hangar. Okay, so for that little place right there, I think a manticore would be okay. We don't really care about open seas travel. We do care about loading speed, so really it's the Hermes again, isn't it? I mean, the Harpy's not terrible. I don't need these giant ones right here. 50%, 50%, 120%. You know what? I think the Harpy would... Let's just do the Harpy. Let's just do a Manticore. I like to change up my airships. I like to change up my airships. We'll just do a Manticore for right now, for that little place right there. So there's that. There is that. I think... Oh, that's right. I had a quest. I need to go deliver this stuff to him. Okay, so while that is being built, I need to get my mail production down here up a little bit more. We are currently producing 3. I do need 5. I don't have any mail turned on to these guys right now. Eventually I probably will, but for right now we're not. But I do need more people. So I'm just going to do some big old copy paste here. Oh, actually, you know what? What I want to do is buildings here, steel beams. We're just going to pause that route for a few. Just going to pause that route while I do this. What do you... No, not you. What do you have? What do you need? You need everything, don't you? It probably would not hurt to have some more production down here on this place. Some building material production, because we're going to be building down here for quite a while. So it may not hurt to have some of my own local building materials.
Everything's rather fragile.
So he's electrified, but he is not right there. That's not ideal. Okay, you are electrified right there. That's perfect. We'll just throw down. Well, we'll just throw you down right here. How about? That'll work. And then we do need a sand mine. I do need the sand mine electrified. Okay, you are electrified right there. Perfect. Well, I can't do my little thing. Whatever. I hate when it does that. Oh well, anyways, it's electrified right there. So that's at least going to give me windows. Reinforced concrete I can bring in from elsewhere. Let's pop up here real quick and just grab some building material from up here that we could use. Let's do this expansion real quick. This should not take long. Oops. Grab some of that.
Waiting new horizons.
Grab some of that. Yep, hand that quest in. Thank you.
Just say the word.
Now, pop down here.
Ready for a challenge.
Everything's going fairly well. Just need to get this building material in so we can make all of this right here happen. I am going to go ahead and start placing them because I'm just going to blueprint them in as I build them. I always forget. Can't do that. Oh, I don't need you. Did I? Oh god, I don't need these. Whoopsies. Now that was an oops on my part. Alright, this road is somewhat arbitrary. So is that road, to be quite honest with you. You are electrified there, so that's good. Take out that road, and here come my clippers with all of the building material on them. Let's just go ahead and keep placing a few things down that I need. Come out of blueprint mode though. Yeah, perfect. That is perfect. You know what? I just thought of it. This thing right here, I do believe, acts as... Yeah, that thing right there acts as a warehouse. So I don't really actually need a warehouse right there, because that thing is a warehouse. Now, I am going to want probably a small one. I don't want to get a bigger one. Let's go ahead and just plan for a larger one. You know what? Right there would be a great spot for him. Okay, there we go. That ought to help with the building materials now. So let's go ahead and get everybody upgraded here. And I'm out of timber. Oh, I probably should have done him first. It's fine.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Cargo ship is back. You know what? That's a great opportunity to grab some timber off of there, and then probably some more brick and steel, just in case. We'll bring him down there. Where am I producing timber? Am I producing timber on this island? Oh god, am I not? I'm not even producing timber on this island. Well, that's an easy fix. That's just a quick stamp. That needs more timber. That just needs more timber. I need like 6 more timber for this thing. It's okay. Alright, there is our ship. Good deal.
This is turning into a
Oil.
revolution.
Is that you? Okay, that's you. Alright, let me put a quick cut here. Okay, got the timber in. Everything's being produced now, so that should take care of that. That was just an oopsie on my part.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso.
Another captain. I get so many of those for some reason. Why won't you? Oh, there's an incident? Oh, there's a riot. Oh, I had all that turned off. Oh, God. I had it turned off. Okay, that's fine. Police station, fire station, please, because they're probably going to start burning down the town since I forgot about them. All right, we'll just pretend like that's not happening right now, and we'll just go and build some houses. Because if there is one thing that I am extremely good at, it is literally ignoring everything going on around me. Nope, not that. A little post office box. Can I squeeze a little post office box in anywhere? Nope, I can't. I really ought to move him up. I gotta deal with this riot first. I need to get these guys upgraded to the higher level, the advanced versions. Still not happy because of the incident. Oh, his riot intensity is really high. Okay, that takes care of the riot problem. I cannot believe I did that. How are we looking on mail, though, right now? We're up to 4 per minute. Okay.
Revolt left your city in ruins.
It's okay. Out of timber again. It's gonna be the story right now. Constantly out of timber. Need 9. How's that looking? Moved him over a little bit. He's still producing 4.
We can't shut the storeroom door. Not much in the way.
So it is based on population in the within the building. Move him down a little bit. Probably catch a little bit more population from that. You happy now? Yeah, I can do that now. Good. Okay. Yeah, I'm underproducing stuff too now. Fish and work clothes. That's easy.
I love
We'll plop him right there. We will grab ourselves another framework knitter. Right there will work. Is that enough? Yeah, it's enough. I just need a little more wool now. Easy fixes. Not too bad. Slap that down there, so that takes care of that problem. What lifestyle needs could I give them? Rum. I don't really want to give them local mail. I am giving them beef. Ooh, I need to check the beef. Yeah, underproducing beef now too. Whoops, beef being made. Wait, oh, there it is. I was like, where, literally, where's the beef? Alright, you just need a silo. And you should be okay, because I think... it'll be close. I'll be close. All right, let's take a look and see how we're doing for rum. Who is... Someone's bringing rum over. Who was that? Okay, so it's Las Bernaderas is doing the rum. We are actually producing enough rum that what I can do is change up a couple of things. All right, you stop. Actually, no. Take it back. Do that again. Yeah, do that. Now, I am... Oh, turn you back on, though. Okay. I am selling rum to her, but instead of doing that, I'm going to change and I'm going to take the rum to Manchester and drop that off. It's just on a schooner. It's fine. It's going to now go under a new group. Rum to Manchester. And that new group is going to be called Support Islands. Okay. Where is that little ship at, though? Okay, you're way down there. When you get back up there, I'll throw down a an item on him. All right, so in the effort of saving time, because this episode is getting a little long, let me go ahead and get myself up to the mail that we need per minute to supply the regional mail over to... Oh, I'm low on tools now, too. Dang it, on everything. Yeah, let me get all this right here taken care of, and I'll be back in a second. All right, I think for right now, I'm just going to turn off the regional mail for the artisans. It's only an extra 1,500 people. It's not a lot. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn that off, and just that should get my mail now to where it hopefully will balance out. Maybe. We'll find out very shortly because we're about to go ahead and get that route started. So let's pop up here, grab our little Manticore, the Adventure, and start an airmail route. So it's going to go from Manchester to there. And this is mail, and this is Manchester to Crown Falls. All right, and he is already off the map, apparently. Oh, no, there he goes, zipping away. So he is now zipping away. Let's go take care of that. I needed more bricks again down here, so I could try to get a... Oh, I really wanted this hospital. I desperately needed a hospital down here in this area. Still 4 per minute. It's going to take me a little while to get up that much. I mean, these guys don't have... I did get them some bread, though, so... No, we could upgrade some of these guys. And by upgrade, of course, I am talking about upgrading them to the level 2. The level 2s. They're still terrorist worker homes, but now they are a little bit taller. Slightly taller worker homes. And they just look cool. There we go. Oh, Manchester's coming along nicely. Just double check our consumptions right here. Okay, it's a little low on the fish again. A little shy on the tools. We'll go ahead and throw down one. And we'll go ahead and grab another tool maker as well. That's kind of fun. If you put these tool makers next to each other, they will actually create like an entire complex. So if I take that one and I put it next to this one, now see they connect and they create like a bigger building. It's really cool. I love these things right there. That's so neat. All right, still doing okay on steel for the moment, so not a big deal.
Requisite materials.
They are both electrified, so that's good. Now I've got a nice little blank spot right there. I could throw something else in, I guess, if I wanted to. So that's fine. Everybody, these all were riding, by the way, because I did not have a pub over there. I did not have a church, which got a cute little chapel in here now.
I knew airmen
Just a
would
super
like
cute
something
little
like
chapel. Ah, is mail working now? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that population scrolling up quickly. Oh, awesome. So the regional mail is up and running now. What I want to... It's really hard to compare mail. Like, it really is. It shows 4... It's the overseas... It's really hard to compare. Okay, so I've got a production of 9. Okay, I have an actual production of 9. Mail is so annoying because when the mail fills up, this number goes away, so I don't know what I'm actually producing. So it looks like I'm actually producing 9 tons of mail per minute. I need 5, so I could go ahead and turn this back on. And my regional mail is now fulfilled for everybody except workers. If you notice, I don't have farmers. No farmers exist at all in my game. Workers, artisans, engineers, some tourists, and investors. That's it. No farmers. All my farmers are coming from the expansion influence milestone. This plus 200 workforce per island. Of course, and I've got most. I don't have any right here, but a lot of my islands could not be there either. Okay, I'm lying to you guys. Most of my islands that I've settled in the past have a commuter pier on them. That way I can grab that 200 workforce. That's where I'm getting all my farmers from. So no farmers. I might have a farmer island later, but I don't know. I'm loving these like very polluty, stinky working islands like this. It's just so cool. Oh, up to 87,000 and still climbing. Still climbing. Awesome. Starting to level out a little bit, but yeah. We went from, what were we at? Like 80,000? Now we're at 87,000 or 82,000. I remember what we were at now. We were at something, and now we're at close to 90,000 population just by supplying all of the mail. So now we have regional, overseas, and local. And as I upgrade some of these guys into level 1 skyscrapers, we'll get even more. These guys get 69, the best number of investors, as opposed to these guys get 25. So you can see the skyscrapers instantly give you a lot more people, which is why I do want to have some level 1 skyscrapers, but like I said earlier, it's gonna be it. All right, guys, that is it for me today. A little bit of a long episode. Hope you stuck with me through it. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Until then, take care.